Omojola Funsho is my name. I'm a freeborn of Ayedu Ekiti in Ekiti North Local Government. I'm a painter, I'm an artist, I'm a visual artist. I design, I create anything that has to do with paintings. That is the area I specialize. How did I come about my treasure? Like I said, I was born in Ekiti. There is a colleague of mine. His name is Shupolaleye. He was in Form 3 while I was in Form 2. I saw an assignment of art. He brought it to the house. I look at it and say, something is happening. By then, I don't like art. I don't like anything art. So I saw it. My number one subject I hate most is maths. I have to go and take the book. I tear out the book, started drawing that I can do this. Not knowing that that is the way God spoke to me, that this is your line. From there, I started doing this work around 1983. I keep doing it, drawing, painting. By the time my result will come out, I got A2 in fine art. Why the rest F9? Funny enough, I was with my late senior brother at Port Harcourt. He brought the result. He told me that I have to go and retake, that they seized my fine art. I said I know they will seize it, not knowing that it's only the art I made. Due to the challenges I have in my family home, I have to retake by 1992. I did the GC, I made all the paper. I still try to do the art. I got A1 from that art, which is not that possible for someone to do art and got A1 in art. I got that. From there, I back up to Lagos. That was 1987. Imagine someone with just school start education. What can you do in Lagos? Either you do a work that will not be more than maybe 25 or 30,000 naira. I joined an outfit of a security of my cousin, whereby I become a security guard. The one outside called me guard. Permanent 9. I was doing this work. But the spirit of art is still in me. So I continue doing this art. Not until I decided that I don't want to do this art again. As a family man, I keep doing it. Keep doing the security. Not until when I decided to say, there is an exhibition. Let me join them and participate in the exhibition. My very first group exhibition was 2005 at Miabo Gallery. I was with a renowned artist. Funny enough, it's just a day show. I pay for a space of 8,000 naira. Funny enough, and all the show will round up by 4 p.m. But with, thank God, nobody makes sense until when one Malaysian woman with one American woman just came down. Oh, I love this caricature African painting. Who did this village thing? I said, it's me. How much? She just paid me. I was feel happy. Oh, I said, this is what exhibition is all about. From there, I started joining a group exhibition. Lots, not until I decided that education without art, it doesn't balance. From there, like that, I just moved close, deep, that I need to know about the education, leaders, activists, etc., art, film, like that. That is how I came to Prince, that I'm going to come out with the first ever roadside show exhibition in Nigeria that has to showcase the famous people in the world, their prints, and my style of painting, which is called modern art. With the joy of God, I thank God and I give glory to God. If I, Funsho Omojola, who was a Megad, permanent 9, can now be teaching the director of a company, accountant, lot of them, and they derive joy with me, and I myself, I derive joy, and I can see myself as the boss of the Ekiti Art Link company to date. And now I am the boss.
and tricycles bound by the traffic rules laid down by the new law?
Yes, whenever this law talks about vehicles, it means not only cars, buses, trucks and trailers, but also motorcycles and tricycles. Motorcycles are bound by traffic lights and traffic regulations in the same way as cars.
So what do I need to operate motorcycles in Lagos State?
Okay, to operate a motorcycle in Lagos State, you need a rider's card issued by Motor Vehicle Administration Agency, and you must wear a standard protective crash helmet. Get a copy of the list of roads and streets where commercial motorcycles are not allowed to operate.
Is it correct that I cannot carry more than one passenger on a motorcycle?
Yes, a registered motorcycle operator must not carry more than one passenger at a time. There are also certain people he cannot carry.
Who are these people that cannot be carried as passengers?
The following persons must not be carried as a passenger at any time: a pregnant woman, a child below the age of 12 years, or an adult with a baby or heavy load.
Hello, welcome to this segment again for this week. My name is Deola Kayode. It's a great privilege again to have you. Remember last week we were talking about business plans. Today we'll be focusing on the UWIN program by the federal government to be able to help small and growing businesses. Interestingly, we spent the last few episodes talking about how to develop your business plan, and the UWIN competition is a business plan competition. I'm going to be going into a couple of details today on what they will be looking out for in funding businesses. 1,200 women will be funded in this edition. I think last year 1,200 businesses were funded, but this year this year is dedicated to helping women businesses grow, and essentially we'll be looking at what exactly they will be looking at in judging who exactly will be qualified. Number one is the market. There's definitely going to be a bias towards specific markets in the Nigerian economy, and number one is if you're in agriculture, if you are looking at developing your businesses in the agricultural sector, you're sure to be a winner because the federal government has a bias towards the agricultural system now. Again, we'll be looking at the manufacturing sector, those who will be taking raw materials out of the Nigerian market and developing products out of them to be able to compete globally and even to be able to export. Another thing they'll be looking out for is your understanding of that specific market. That means that have you worked before in that industry? Do you have, or are you presently working there? How long have you been in business in that specific? Okay, let's pick agriculture for example. Are you within the agricultural segment? If you're not, did you study agriculture as a course? Are you already running your business and you need funding to be able to make it grow bigger? Those are the things they'll be looking out for. Your understanding of the market itself is also critical. You know, they'll be asking several questions in terms of what is the idea. Can you describe that specific idea you want to push into the market? That is to test your understanding of that market. If there's already a competitor within that market that you want to go and compete with, or that you don't have an understanding of, then that business is more likely going to fail because they are more likely going to support businesses that they know will succeed in the long run. Remember, what they are looking for is to boost employment and not just to give out funds to growing businesses. So they'll be looking at your proper understanding of the market. Where is the money is another thing that they'll be looking at for. Do you understand what the business model that you're doing? So if you have a fashion label that you want to float, how are you going to make money? Because remember, they'll be giving that money and they're expecting it to yield returns. They expect your business to still be alive in another 5-10 years time. That means that you must understand your business model. You must understand how to make money from the initial seed capital or the capital that they are injecting into your business. They must be able to see exactly how those funds will be recouped back by you. Yes, it's a grant. Okay, it's not a loan. Okay, but then the truth of the matter is that they are interested in ensuring that your business grows over a long time. Your understanding of the regulatory requirement is also important. Okay, if you understand what is required to be, if you are going into manufacturing, you are going to pharmaceutical products, then you will need to go for a NAFDAC, to get the NAFDAC number. You need to be registered with the Nigerian Export and Promotions Council. All those things will need to be stated clearly in your business plan while that you are submitting. And remember, we also welcome your questions on oraje@lagostelevision.com, or place a call to our line or text message, which you prefer anyway, 0815-9911-848. Also, you need to also understand that different challenges that your business will be having when you come into the market. Okay, now there's, for example, let me see, if you have a business, we are going to consulting. Okay, you will have power challenges. You will not need to give excuses to customers that you don't have, there's no light, internet connectivity is down. All that need to be planned for and provided for in your business plan. Your customers will not have an excuse, and therefore you must also have all this laid down to be able to. How are you going to employ people? How many people are you going to employ in your business? This is a potential killer for the business. If it's a potential pointer to whether they are going to be funding your business or not, because their primary objective is to boost employment rate, and that means that if your business is not looking at employing more people in the long run, you are not likely going to get funded by the UWIN consultants. Another thing I want us to be able to also check is whether you can state your business idea in one single sentence. Most creative people have a lot of challenge in this particular area. Yes, we want to do this, but then we cannot state it in a very, you cannot clarify what your idea is. I love a particular quote that says that if you can illustrate your idea with a crayon, you have a potent idea. You must be able to simplify what your idea is in simple terms, and I bet they will be asking you that specific question. Again, next week we will be checking how you will test your ideas, whether they're going to work. So many of us have ideas. You will check how the different methods where you will check how your ideas are going to work. And I want you to also reach me. I want to hear from you. oraje@lagostelevision.com, or press a call to us or text message 0815-9911-848. Till I see you another time, stay in touch.
Up our package this week on Oraje Doing Business in Lagos. We've been telling you about the new traffic law, especially as it affects Okada riders in Lagos. Thank you for being part of the program. Like I always tell you on this program, go out there, make good business, make good money. There's lots of money in Lagos, but make sure it's clean money and pay your tax. It's a civic responsibility. And we'll come your way next week. Bye-bye.